So you want to go full-time RVing? Well, here are 5 things that they don't tell you.
I'm Jacqueline, this is Dave, and we are the Border Hookups Go RVing.
So one of the things that they don't tell you is even though you go south, i.e. Arizona, Texas, it's not always warm. You think, oh, we're going south for the winter. Let's go down to Quartzsite, Arizona, and we'll just catch some sun and lay out all day. And
Galveston Island, Texas.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tropical.
Yeah.
Woo!
No, not even true. It can get to 70 in the day, and it can get down to the upper 20s at night. So it can get cold really, really fast, but it's better than northern Manitoba and Minnesota. So
yeah,
there's that trade-off.
True. Prepare to be cold though. And the other thing about that is that it gets dark too.
Very early.
Yeah, you're thinking, well, it's summer. I mean, it's not summer, but you just equate, the South with a lot of sunshine and warmth, and then it gets dark really early and cold.
But it's still worth it. We still love going down there.
Absolutely, yeah. I think we just need to go a little farther south in the winter, just for a little portion of time.
Ecuador.
Yes, and bring a lot of warm clothing because of that fact that it gets cold. And you might be stuck in the RV because if you're like me and you don't like being cold, you don't want to go out. You want to stay where it's nice and cozy.
It's a lot of afterthought.
Yes. Something that you never hear about is that full-time RVing can actually be boring. And by that, I mean, you think that it's going to be all, tourism, you're going to see all these amazing things, which you do, but it's going to be like that all the time or relaxing. I had a hammock. I brought a hammock. You know how many times I've spent in that hammock? One time. Because we're working. So a lot of times we have to work on, health coaching and our YouTube videos and our music. So we're not able to go and experience as much as we would want to.
But with that said, I'll interject and say that if it weren't for working, i.e. putting these videos out, health coaching, music, having to book shows, I would probably go insane because it would be too much time. It's like too much of a good thing you don't appreciate. So yes, it can be boring. Yes, it's sometimes hard to work, but it's a nice balance. And if you can find that balance, then it's great.
I agree. You have to be kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? You have to make sure that you have the balance.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a good word.
It
like
was.
A fun word. Like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah. It was a good word, but I just can't. Deliberate. It has to be, you have to be very deliberate.
That is a good word. We don't get to use that word very often.
About the balance.
Yeah. Balance is a good word. Deliberate balance. Ooh. That's the name of our next album. Deliberate Balance. It's like a Pink Floyd album.
It is.
Okay. What's next? Actually, you don't need as much stuff as you think. Every person, including us, thinks that before you go out, you've got to get the starter kit, like the RV full-time starter kit. And it's not that way. You'll figure out the stuff you need once you get out there. To be honest with you, you're never that far away from a Walmart, a Home Depot, a Lowe's. Just the basic stuff that if you do get out there and you break down on the first day, probably need something to change your tire. Things like that, but you can pick it up as you go. And the other thing too is you may buy stuff that you're not needing, and then you have to get rid of it, so you're actually losing money on that. So wait until you kind of get out there and hang out with people like the escapers that we hang out with and have a plethora of knowledge and have taught us a lot about what to bring. So leave behind the starter kits and just kind of get the very basic needs that you need to get started.
Yeah, and I think that would go for, things inside the RV too, and clothing and everything. For one thing, you don't have room.
Right.
But you always bring more. Even though you pare down so much, you always bring too much.
Right. And you'll figure that out very, very quickly. Yeah.
Something that full-time RVers will not tell you is that there is a definite lack of hygiene. When you're out on the road, sure you live in your RV, sure you have a shower in your RV, but for some reason, you just seem to not have the hygiene that you have when you're in a sticks and bricks. So your showers have to be pretty quick. Some days you just want to get up and put a hat on. When we do these videos, it takes us a little bit of time.
Yeah, we actually have to prep for it.
We do.
I had a beard down to here this morning.
Yeah.
I looked like Jeremiah Johnson. I don't know who Jeremiah Johnson is.
But looking really good now.
Thank you.
So
squeaky clean.
But yeah, I would say that's something that kind of goes by the wayside a little bit. You're out in the wilderness and, you can't take a really long shower. Sometimes you can't get to a place where you can get all of the products that you need. Right. Just saying.
And the other thing too is, if you're not doing anything all day, you don't just throw your shirt in the hamper, your t-shirt. You wear it again. And maybe it is, here's the deal.
Sniff test.
Sniff test. I think what it is that all of our RVer friends have lowered their standards. So now we're coming down to their level. As when we came in, we were wearing dinner gowns and three-piece suits to campfires.
Blame it on everyone else.
And then we learned that you don't have to do that once you get out here.
But I would say that is one thing that when you're going out on the road, just be prepared for that. Be prepared for the fact that it's not as easy, to take care of yourself, or your spouse might kind of, stop caring as much. Stop caring as much.
Here's another one. RVs break. A lot.
We found that out pretty quickly.
Yes, whether it's brand new or 20 years old, they break because they bounce down the road and everything's rattling and screws back out of where they're supposed to be. Hose fittings break. So just be prepared for that, because it'll make your life a lot easier when it breaks and you expect it to break.
And you have to call the RV repair technician to come and help you out. Yeah.
Very nice people. We talked about this in another episode of how we had them out so many times that now we get Christmas cards.
Yeah, exactly. So a good idea would be to take an RV repair class, maybe. So they have a lot of those that you can attend online or in person.
Right, we didn't do that, but we're suggesting you do that.
Absolutely.
Do as not as we do. Do as we say. Yeah. So just be prepared for that, and it'll make your life a lot easier.
Bonus.
Add sound effects here.
Bonus fact. Bonus item.
Bonus item. Ooh, fact would be good too, though.
Yeah.
Let's do item.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bonus item.
Well, fact was good too. Bonus item fact. Ooh, I like that. Bonus item fact is that you doing an RV
Did you
YouTube
forget?
channel, is not easy, and it's a lot of work, but it's fun.
You're not gonna make a bunch of money off of your YouTube channel. So a lot of RVers like to have YouTube channels like we do, and it's really fun. But I think you also have it in your mind that that's going to help you to be able to live on the road because you're going to be making money.
Right. Do not go out there expecting to kick off your RV channel and off to the races. Not that we're discouraging you from doing an RV channel. I'm just saying that don't make that your primary source of income and expect that to be
Yes.
working.
It's great to have a YouTube channel so that you have a vlog and your friends and family can see what you're doing, and you can look back and see all of your amazing travels. And then, you know, sometimes you do grow and you get to connect with your viewers, which we absolutely love. But, you know, we make a little bit, but really not much. And that's okay because we have other jobs.
We only made $374,000 last year. But we were able to pinch pennies and make that work for us. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another episode of the Border Hookups Go RVing, and please remember to subscribe and to ding that bell so that we can let each and every one of you know as to when we have more episodes coming out.
If you liked what you saw in this episode, if you found it helpful, give us a thumbs up and place a comment below. We'd love to know what you're thinking. And we hope to see you out here.
And we'll see you out here.
You're up.
Oh, it's my turn? Hey everybody, thanks for watching another...
How about just hey, not like everybody? Do you like saying everybody?
I do.
Or are you just talking to one person? Like, are you
Well,
talking directly to, like, you?
I'm talking to Steve.
Like, I'm talking to you right now.
Yeah, I'm talking to Steve.
I'm not talking to, like, everybody. I'm talking to you.
No, we're gonna do 3.2 thousand outros. And we'll name each person that we're addressing. I think that's fair. I think we owe that to them.
No. We do not owe them until they take us out for dinner.
Oh yeah.
Then we owe
about
them.
that part. That came in the very beginning, so I forgot about that.
Right. That's how it works.
Do we know where we're gonna go?
Well,
Denny's? I like Denny's.
no. So it'll have to be while we're going through that state.
That's what you're saying.
Oh my gosh, this is really something.
I think we're on to something.
I think we are too.
I think we just figured out how to afford what we're doing.
Ready?
Absolutely.
Good. That would be so fun though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, for us.
No, and well, yeah, maybe not for them.
Could we get dessert?
65
So they have to
days.
take us out for
Yeah, that's
3
still-
meals a day? Or did they just buy one?
No, just one.
Oh, I was thinking
So-
3. Plus a snack, like a noon snack. It's gonna get expensive for them.
So, no.
Plus we have to stay at their house. And if I get hungry late at night, then I'm gonna have to wake somebody to make me a Dagwood sandwich.
I do think we're onto something. We should name it the Border Hookups Go RVing Dinner Tour or something like that.
Convenient for us.